Oh, that's a bullseye. Woo. That was close enough. Just stick to beer pong.
Yeah.
Stick to beer pong. Dart's okay.
Team Bangerang,
Team Bangerang,
baby. Took down the
just
G
coming off a huge grand in your hand champions. Everybody was out there, and Team Bangerang came out there first time playing together.
Undefeated, both brackets.
Didn't even lose a game.
Yeah,
Undefeated.
We were doing some work.
Talking some trash.
We're winning World Series 6.
Winning, beating everybody, beating Pop and Kessler, beating them all. You name it, the Seal, everybody.
I like being underrated. No, the new guys are underrated. Watch, here we come.
Team Bangerang. You know, Reap is living with Frazier right now. Trying to
eat, sleep, and breathe in Frazier right now.
Eat, sleep, and breathe in Frazier to get it down.
Team dedication, man.
People say chemistry is not a thing. This is chemistry trying to come through, work together, traveling around the New York, New Jersey border to get better.
The tallest team too.
To get ready. You got the mic right there. You got the head to toe matchup down here. You got you up there,
I'm ready
baby.
for it, man. I got my boys LIE, the LIE show out of California, coming to represent me. We got Virginia Beer Pong. Got my boy here, Peter, man. We're gonna do big things. We're gonna impress a lot of people, man.
Vegas is coming up. It's only about 14 days away now. You know, you just guys took down a huge tournament where a lot of the top players in the whole entire world out there playing in that, and you guys took it down. You know, you got a few teams from the West Coast. You know, you got Sonoma Joe, obviously, the AC champion. He's coming back for again, but he hasn't done it in Vegas. Vegas is a whole new story. It's not AC, right? You know about that.
We're gonna have thousands of people cheering Bangerang. Everyone. I'm telling you, Lost Boys status. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be a blast.
And you got the crazy experience out in Vegas. I mean, experience is big out in Vegas, isn't it?
Yo, it's Vegas is it's big time, man. I've only been to 2, but you know, came out the first one hot. Everyone's gonna be so nasty. You just get in your own zone. That's it. People can try to distract me all they want. All I see is the cut and me shooting. That's it. It's back. Step up, shoot. That's all you gotta do.
Now, you played with a bunch of good partners out there, but you think is Reap one of the best partners you played with, especially the way you're shooting now?
Yo, honestly, just our first big tournament together, and you saw the results, yo. We clicked instantly. It's all about comfortability, and we got a little swagger to our swag, and it's cool. We're good to go.
I know. You used to talk trash on the table sometimes, but now you got this guy to talk the trash, and you can be the deadly assassin right now.
I am the deadly assassin.
He'll be a Pop, I'll be the Ron. I'll do whatever the fuck I gotta do.
Yeah, but you know when it comes down to things, you're gonna get your mouth up in there in a little bit as well. Of course.
I'm gonna let my shooting talk for itself this year.
There you go. I like it. VirginiaBeerPong.com, baby.
Back here, hanging out. Now wait, now we gotta ask you a couple other things. You played in the little tape line tournaments. You know, we gotta just go over there fastly. You know, because it could be, we don't know what the World Series. Obviously, whatever they say is gonna happen. But they were trying it out. What did you think of the tape line beer pong tournament?
Tape line is interesting in itself. I honestly don't think that B-Pong would make the move of changing something they had fortified for over 5-6 years. But then again, that's an East Coast, West Coast thing. I feel like it will bring younger kids coming fresh from college into the mix, but a lot of the older guys won't like it. But what's said and done, the 50K's up. If there's a line, all the players are going to show, and the cream rises to the top.
And you haven't played in tape line yet, but you took a couple tape line shots today. You hit a couple of them though, you definitely did. But
I hit 2 last cups, first try with the tape line.
But what do you think of that little line right there? I mean, obviously it's a different thing. It's a whole different story.
I mean, no comment. I don't even want to talk.
Right. Well, one more comment though, since we have the man here who the new rule, let me name the Reap rule of the plane crossing. You know, we had a big instance yesterday. That's all over. Everybody knows about it now. You know, what do you think about the whole crossing the plane thing? Should there be what's the penalized thing? Like, what should happen there?
I'll let him go first.
Hey, it doesn't.
I mean, I think
I'm a respectable player. I do what I got to do. If anybody says one thing about it, I have no problems listening to anybody, man. You know, I don't necessarily try to do it on intentional. I get a little drunk and out of hand sometimes, and I apologize for that.
Now we had an instance the other day where one player, not even really crossed the plane, but he came at another player
Peter?
Another
some guy named Lorenzo ran a Peter or something like that?
Yeah, so all right, well, everybody knows the
when
name.
I was in Maryland, they called it a cup.
I was saying, so not only called it, but now it wasn't even.
They weren't even shooting. I ran over there and they called it a cup. So, like we were talking about, maybe they should. Maybe it should be a mandatory cup. Because if they don't, if you don't do around, you fuck around. Nobody will do it.
If he would have known that would have been a cup as soon as you ran across there in a finals matchup for a World Series bid, which basically been $300 to each person because everybody's gonna sell their bid at this point.
Well, that's
basically a $600 tournament right there. Would he have done that? Would he have ran over and done that? That's what. And the other question is too, not only run across the plane, if you run across the plane and start a fight with somebody, should it be a one-on-one after that? But both players, you have to what do you think about that?
If it's going to be a scenario where, well, obviously the team game, it's not set up for like a 1 or 2 scenario. The only fair way to do it, if one person on the team that did the infraction honestly was in fault, you can eject him and go shoot 1-on-2. You can't automatically force it a 1-on-1 game because that's not the way it's built. Either the whole team's ejected, it's a forfeit, or it's one shoots 2, the other kid's ejected. That's how it should go. And then again, they should come together and just make an equal ruling and stop changing rules, you know?
There definitely needs to be a ruling on that because it was.
That's how it's been played before. DOE, a couple other tournaments as well. It's always been 2-on-1. The player that has rowdied out or done whatever is bounced. It's gotta go. I'm stoked, man. I'm ready for Vegas. So
Vegas is ready to rock and roll.
I'm ready to win, man. We won a major tournament right before the fucking World Series coming up. This is the key right here. Bangerang, baby.
Team Bangerang. Coming out of nowhere, there's
Lost Boys, baby, let's go.
That's the little chant we're gonna hear the whole time in Vegas. Whenever we hear that, we'll know where it's coming from.
Damn right.
We just gotta look up. We don't gotta look down. We gotta look up. So we see them, see the hat, we see the hoodie. We're ready to rock and roll.
This is all I'm doing all week.
But yeah, if Reap does his patented of a hand over the thing, though, you're gonna be a little upset about it, aren't you?
You won't do
Pull my hat over the face.
You're gonna try and make him not do that, right?
Every cup counts.
Every cup counts. That's your partner with experience.
If he does it, he does it. But hey, every cup counts. I frown upon it.
I made it yesterday, so whatever.
I made it yesterday.
He'll bring out that swagger in the one-on-one tournament.
One-on-one, doing the singles. You got blondies. You got a bunch of other things going on.
I'm ready for it.
You got the co-ed tournament. You playing the co-ed tournament?
Yeah.
You got a nice little chick partner, or are you looking for one?
I'm ready for whatever, man. I'm good.
You better give Taj a shout out right now.
Oh shit.
Let's find out. Let's see what happens. Co-ed tournament, singles tournament, blondies tournament, but the main event is the World Series tournament. You guys want to be at the final table with Bruce Buffer calling out Team Bangerang.
Yep. No, he better do it right. Bangerang!
It's time. Let's go. Vegas coming soon. 14 days. T-minus. The countdown is on. Let's go. World Series Beer Pong 6. Beatpong.com.